Start again. Okay.
I thought it was interesting that Owen, the first thing that he says to Henry is, "I'll be your gay mulatto roommate." I feel like I'm not. Anyways, I think it's interesting because like I feel like it's almost like sometimes I'm not trying to make a generalization here, but I feel like sometimes LGBT people they really want to know that that's not gonna be a problem, so they like announce it, and it becomes like this. It becomes like the first thing that people think of connected with their identity, and it's like Owen is a lot of other things besides gay, but gay is the first thing.
It becomes his identifier, but I don't necessarily think that has to do with his personality and like him announcing it. I think it has to do with the society's perception of gay people anyways.
Yeah.
Because we do that with all sorts of people. Like, it's celebrities and stuff, you know, you'd be like, Jane Lynch or Ellen DeGeneres, oh, is that the gay one? And, you know, people use those as the identifier despite the fact that there's other things to them. And I think that's still a reflection of how, you know,
Society.
our society is right
You
now.
could say that Owen is responding to that society by saying, look, if you have a problem with gay, you should know that right now. And he has this defensive response.
Marissa, what do you think? Because Haydn and Casey are doing all the talking.
Yeah, you're right. I was about to ask you a question.
We're talking about like society's perception of gays and how like that's the first thing like it becomes your identity. Like, oh, that's the gay one.
You know, it's that gay kid or...
Hi, I'm filming the wall. Okay.
Or like Ellen DeGeneres, oh, that's the famous lesbian one. Like,
Yeah.
The comedian.
Yeah, who's awesome.
She's so funny.
She really is.
Have you seen her stand up?
Yes, I
have you seen her commercials? They're the best.
Okay, this is really on topic, so...
Okay, Marissa, what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, it becomes a part of you, and it's like everyone has their things about them, and they want people to know it about them.
But do you think it's like society, a reflection of the kind of non-inclusive society that we live in that makes it that you have to make that the first thing about yourself? Like, Owen is this really like smart intellectual guy and he uses all of these big words. Like, it's even worse than Emma Talkoff and but
The first thing that comes to mind is half black and gay.
yeah.
Awesome is what first comes to my mind when I think of Owen because he's awesome.
Well, yeah, for us, but I'm saying for the society.
Which I think that's true for, you know, most
I don't
people
think it
around
has
us.
to be the first thing that you say. I mean, people are probably going to learn about it as they get to know you. It doesn't have to be the thing that, like...
We're not saying it should be the first thing.
We're
that
just
comes
saying
up.
it is.
But it is a lot the first thing that comes up, and like it's all. Actually, with Owen, that's often the first thing he announces. It's like
He chooses to
like,
make it the
I'm
first
sure
thing.
you don't
Your
have
face
a
is
problem
blue,
with
just so
you
you
know a gay,
$2.
an openly gay man on your baseball team. The only problem I have is him.
Schwartz playing football, it's bad for his knees.
Awesome.
Maybe they choose to say that because they're possibly proud of it.
Yeah, they know he is proud of it.
Or he's like
Super proud of it.
just like
In the book I'm reading, the gay correctional school, like she's having these one-on-ones with this person, and they're like talking, and it's like her same-sex attraction syndrome, and it's like, you mean homosexuality? And she's like, no, and the lady's like, no, homosexuality doesn't exist, and I'm just like, I want to burn this lady, and she's English.
He's not even American?
oh, it's really irritating. It makes me think of it's good because I'm a connection maker. It makes me think of there was a play done for marriage equality by one of the big LGBT
8?
groups. What?
8? Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, it's called 8, and it
As
had
in proposition.
it was the court scene from the closing arguments for the court scene arguing for Prop 8 or against it and how it's wrong, and it had an awesome cast. It was awesome.
It was real acted.
It had like Martin Sheen.
Okay, we don't need to...
Okay, we don't need to know about all these famous British people.
It had Chris Colfer in it, and he played a gay kid who was put in one of those correctional facilities, and he talks about that experience. And those, I mean,
They're awful.
yeah.
It's like that. It's like that marriage counseling that they give to gay couples to try to make them straight. Like that's not gonna happen. Give it up.
Did you see the Jon Stewart where he's talking about Michelle Bachmann's husband who
Yeah,
like
that's who I was talking about.
who has counseling for gay people, except he looks so gay.
Yeah, he does. That he does. That he does. It's like I have.
Way to stereotype, you guys.
Yeah, real.
No, but him square dancing. And then he compared it to Cameron from Modern Family.
Oh my god. I need to hug him so desperately, and it hasn't happened yet. But like, dream for my life, I want to hug Cameron.
We're getting this on film.
What?
We're getting this on film.
Yeah, we're gonna edit this.
No, except it shows how our conversation is moving.
It's not.
We need to edit this.
Oh, do you want to move on to like the investigation of the connection or something?
I.
Marissa, you're the investigation,
I
right?
make
Hang on.
connections.